I have no idea if I'm streaming. It's ambiguous. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to the Game Crime stream tonight. Looks like the room is empty as shit, so I'm going to wait till people show up to start this bad boy. Maybe dink around with the audio levels a little bit. If you are here, say hi, say howdy. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, so I'm going to get back to trying to get this bear of a video game to work. And, you know, do social media and how's-y, what's-its, and all that fun stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Howdy. How you doing? How's it going? I think I've done all the tweeting I can do for the moment. So let's go ahead and just do the intro now, and we'll just barrel into this bad boy. So unfortunately, we were planning to do a Killer Queen stream tonight, which would have been a heck of a lot of fun. But unfortunately, Mike has been sidelined. He's been benched. You know, we called the coach, and the coach said to take him out of the game, unfortunately. So he asked me to fly solo tonight so he could get a chance to rest. And I figured, you know, I've got 45 minutes to come up with something to play. Let's find this thing. So what we're going to be playing tonight is a game called Magic the Gathering, which I'm sure you've heard of as a card game before, but is actually a little different than what you may expect. Oh, I don't know why it says we're playing Killer Queen Black. Let's fix that. I don't think there's going to be an option for the version of Magic the Gathering we're playing tonight. That's okay. We're going to have some fun anyway. Perfect. So, this version of the game was released in the mid-90s, basically not too long after the game itself was first created in 93. The digital versions were created by Microprose, who is sort of like a midline PC developer. And back in the 90s, there weren't a lot of conversions of things like card games to PC that were as involved as Magic. You know, it took a while to get things like online poker going. So this was promising online, you know, Magic games with decent online play, but that's not what it's remembered for. What it's remembered for is its bonkers story mode, which included a bunch of very strange design decisions, some of the strangest looking sprites you'll ever see in your life. And I frankly love it. I've always held the torch for it. It was one of those games I played when I was a kid that has burned itself into the soft folds of my brain. What we're going to be doing tonight is be playing an interesting mod based on this game. So this game was, and its expansion, I believe they were finished developing around 1998. This mod is known as Chandelar 2012. It's a modification of the base game done by fans in 2012 that not only allows it to run on modern machines, which the original struggles with, but also includes a bunch of new wacky story content. So without, you know, tooting this game's horn too much, I'm just going to go ahead and get in and show you the weird stuff. There's plenty of it to get around to. But one thing that's really unique about this game is that I do think the sense of progression and the sense of exploration is here in a way that just playing the Magic card game doesn't really get you. So let's start a new game here. If this ends up being too loud for folks, please let me know. I'll just turn that bad boy down. I'm going to say bad boy like 80 times tonight. My apologies. That's how it is. Alright, so for folks who have never played Magic the Gathering before, it's basically a card game where you have 5 suits. Each one tied to a color, each color tied to some sort of magic that you cast. And they lay them out pretty clearly here. You know, I, like every Magic player, have proclivities. And that means that I'm going to go ahead and go with blue. Blue is my favorite color to play, generally speaking, and it's the one I have the best competitive results with. So we're going to jump into that. Oh, here's the fun part. Let's get it started. First things first, we got to design an avatar. And doing that in the mid-90s is an experience if you've never done it. Let's check this guy out. He's got an axe with a very short handle, and for that matter, a very short blade. What appears to be a clock with a cereal mascot on it. An eye patch, very dangerous. Sendernath. Hi, June. I was a big Magic nerd back in the day. I've never seen this. Excited to see the weirdness. Thank you for popping up. Thank you for saying hi. I always appreciate folks swinging by. If you enjoy Magic, I think you'll get a kick out of this one. If you enjoy janky 90s PC games, I think you'll get a kick out of this one. So, one thing that's really, really clear to me right now is that this brown shawl is really cramping my style. We got to see what other jackets we got on this game. If you've ever played Tekken, if you've ever played King of Fighters, you know that selecting a good jacket for your character is 80% of that character's personality. Look at this. This guy's already swaggier, right? He's already walking around with a sense of meaning and purpose. Funky. That's funky. That's very funky. I appreciate the bitmap. It's a little ugly, so respect. Red, timeless, classic. Screamin' fantasy novel. Also screams you don't have to wash it that often. Tiger stripe red. That's a little more flavorful. Oh, he got the half shawl. Oh man. Guess we're playing this game in the summer because it's getting all hung out. We got the half click brown red. The blue is truly very fresh. Can I take it off? Yes, okay, now we have something resembling I don't know, it's just a... Whoa, okay, never mind. I clearly got... I got ahead of myself here. Let's click on the wizard button. How can that go wrong? That's sick. She's cool as hell. Why has he got a knife if he has crab hands? It's unnecessary. I also like that he's wearing a spiked collar around one of his claws to be a bad boy. Cool shirt, though. Sick. Sick. Oh, man. People in this game are going through some shit. Whoa. I'm kind of blown away by the slutty orc over here. He's hanging it out. Contemplative cat person. Always a good choice, right? Always a good choice. This is just a statue of a weird guy. These have to be randomly generated. That's just cool. She's cool looking. It's, wow. Okay. Okay, let's get it started here. This guy's got a lot of things going for him. First off, he's got a potion. We love to see it. Oh, she's got a pet bird. This lady knows things. Let's see what kind of hair we can give her. That's always... Oh, no, you can't see over the cloak. Oh, she's a snake thing. Lady thing. Hell yeah. Oh, I like the bathrobe. Yeah, it's got to... We know where we're going now, folks. As with any good video game, giving your character a haircut is the best part of it. I don't even know why I do anything else. Red eyes. Whoa, fiery eyes. Very intense. Yeah, fiery eyes. That's cool. Oh, that's her bra situation? There are not a lot of options, so I'm going to go with the one that says a gold bikini or whatever. She's got a cool gem, you know. You can't discount cool gems. Shouldn't it say planeswalker instead of wizard? Not necessarily. Old magic lore treats planeswalkers a little differently. So so I wonder if that's intentional, actually. Maybe you have to like earn the right to be a planeswalker or something. That's sick. She's freaking out. She's got a cool tongue. I don't know what's better than having a magic ring. Sword. Fireball. Lightning. Okay. She's just showing people her cool skull. Yeah. That's what we're doing. There's no reason to do anything else, is there? No. That's how we're doing it. Save. Leave. Enter your name. Again, you know, we do this every time that Mike's not here, just as a tribute to the man, the myth, the legend, his beloved video game character, Borf. God, that's loud on my end. Hope it's not too loud on yours. Let me turn that down a little bit. Is that any better, folks? Let's see if that's better. Okay. So we start out in a small little island. We've got a whole lot of stuff going on in the GUI. Let's click around and see what's going on. I think this is our deck. Okay, so this is just our deck. Okay, Sendernath says I can't hear it. That's probably for the best, honestly. This plays just like a bunch of audio loops and then like footstep sound effects. So I can try to see if we can turn it up at all and see if you get anything, but I don't know if you will. Either way, it's something I would turn down while playing. You know, I find it that obnoxious. Alright, so let's take a look at what our deck is. If you've never played Magic before, you've got lands, which are like your money and your resources, and then you have other cards, which you pay for by tapping your lands or turning them sideways, just indicating they've been used, basically. And then you know, send orcs to fight your friends. Normal. Let's take a look at what we got here. We got some birds. 2 of them, it looks like. Wall of Air. The art on these older Magic cards are just very breathtaking to me. The sort of how heavy that watercolor is and how abstract some of the pieces can be. It's very different than I think the modern approach to card game art. A Sea Serpent. That's probably going to win us some games, not going to lie. Prodigal Sorcerer. Always nice to have Prodigal Sorcerer. Or as he was nicknamed back in the day. I've been playing Magic since it came out, which is how you know I'm old. This guy's name is Timmy, and having a Timmy in your deck was always really nice. Phantom Monster, great card. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, they're probably going to get evicted, not going to lie. Giant Tortoise always delivers. Ghost Ship. This guy's bad. Well, he's okay, but not for us, really. Bunch of stuff. I mean, it's fine. I don't think there's anything here that we're going to be over the moon about. Sendernath says, heavy nostalgia on this shit. I hear you. I hear you, friend. A lot going on here. Most of the cards available in this game were based on the first few sets of Magic, and so both the sort of aesthetics and the design of the game is still rather raw. You're going to see very wildly imbalanced power levels as we play through here, which to me, like looking back, is part of the fun of getting to see how broken things can be. That's always fun, right? Breaking things. Anyway, I've got a good idea of what we're running with now. Let's move on. Up here is our map. You can see how big the map is and how little we've actually explored. You also, on the side, have these, I think they're called talismans. And the talismans are used as currency as you move through the map. Dungeon and castle clues. You will get hints from townsfolk as to where to find things. And, of course, our deal, our lady's deal. You know what it is. Lady Borfina. Still an apprentice. We got 10 onks. Those will probably come in handy. And then down here is, our various stats that we need to keep track of. So, oh my god, this audio is so bad. I'm not going to try to make this work. Sorry, y'all. It sucks. One thing I do want to take a minute to appreciate here is this beautiful sprite art. This sort of 90s fantasy PC game is very warm feelings for me. Hi, Rick Tillos. Nice to see ya. Let's check out what's going on in town here. Okay. Trying to walk to town. We get harassed by this guy. We got to decide whether to pay him or to just fight him. When you see it saying ante on the side, what that means, this is an old outdated Magic rule, is that card is removed from your deck and you play as those being the stakes, so the winner will take the loser's cards. I'm just going to pay some money because I don't want to have to deal with it. Now I'm being harassed by a witch. Let's pay her money too. I don't know what's going on yet. So you have some options here. Food is what is essentially your stamina. So how long you can move on the map, and you'll start getting penalized if you don't have food. In each village, there's also going to be some cards for sale. We've got Circle of Protection, Marsh Gas, Wall of Spears. Pretty normal stuff. I'm going to buy this island. Surprisingly, you don't just get basic lands in this game. You have to earn them and find them. So it's important to be able to find basic lands as your deck grows. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself getting short on mana in almost every game. But what we're really here for in town is this Begin a Quest feature, which is going to allow us to not only earn free cards and money, but give us an incentive to explore and go to different parts of the map. Defeat the Conjurer, which has been menacing our village. Return here and I will reward you with 2 blue amulets. You know I can't resist an amulet? Come on now. You have 3 days to complete the quest, so I have to find a Conjurer. And you can see now in the little scroll, I don't believe this is in the base version of the game, it says blue mana stone, defeat a Conjurer, and over on the clock it gives you how long you have to do it. So there's a Conjurer that's been menacing the village. Conjurers, I don't think we saw one. We saw a witch and we saw a knight. Is this a Conjurer? Are you a Conjurer, lady? This is a seer. Well, I guess we have to have our first match at some point in time. Let's go ahead and take the seer to the mat, as they say in wrestling. Little FMV video of a coin flip. Beautiful. You won the coin toss. Would you like to play first or draw first? This is actually a legitimate strategy question in Magic. Different decks have reasons to play first or draw first. I have no idea what our deck does, so I'm just going to err on the side of being aggressive here. Okay. So, as you can see here, it's not exactly the most beautiful game in the world, but it does the effects of playing Magic pretty well. You've got your steps of a turn over here that you move through. This is your board space. As you play items or cards, they'll be filling up this board, and the cards that are playable are hit in yellow. You could only play 1 land a turn, so we're just going to pass the turn. Sendernath says, Hypnotic Spectre Mill deck. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be beautiful. That would be lovely, even. So these pop-up prompts are actually new to this version of the game. I believe they used a different format in the older version. You know, you've got a lot of modern art here. On their turn, they did play a Crystal Rod. That just gains them some health when they play a blue spell. I'm not losing sleep over that. What I will do, though, is I will play the Wreck. The Wreck is a card which punishes my opponents for having a small hand of cards. And they're not there yet, but as the game progresses, they're going to start playing cards out of their hand, and they're going to start taking damage for doing so. The nice thing about a card like the Wreck, it avoids combat entirely. So you don't have to worry about who's attacking or blocking or whatever. There's no math involved. It just happens or it doesn't. So we're still a little low on land here, which means we're going to have trouble playing a lot of these cards. We can play Life Tap, which is going to give us some life if they play a Forest. I don't think they're going to do that. Or we'll play Sunken City. Sunken City, we have to pay every turn to keep it out. Not super useful for us. We're just going to pass the turn. They've got a creature out, so there is some threat here. We're going to take a damage from getting hit. Alright, let's hope we draw something good. That ain't a good one. We're struggling over here, folks. The JM Tome. We're just going to be killed by birds, which is a very undignified end. Ask Alfred Hitchcock. Alright, so what can we do here? We've got our... I think our Apprentice Wizard is going to let us play cards in our hand a lot faster than we currently can. And I do feel like we're behind on terms of board. So we're going to play him because he helps us escalate the game and hopefully will get us to the point where we can stabilize a little bit. Just played Unstable Mutation on a Falcon, which will make it very big and very scary. So now we are in serious stinking trouble. We need to get a flyer out and fast. Luckily for us, we got that. We do have a big old Phantom Monster, which is lovely. We're going to use this Apprentice Wizard we just played. He gives us a bunch of mana. We'll put out a Phantom Monster, which will also give us some space to cast Sunken City. And that Sunken City is going to ensure that our Phantom Monster is going to be equal to the Zephyr Falcon. Oh, no. No, I forgot. Wizards, the creators of this game, used to design cards that affect all creatures instead of just your creatures. And my brain is bad, so I think I just killed us. That's okay. Everybody has a rough start, I think. Oh, no! I got skulled! It's actually kind of a bummer of a card to lose, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to roll with it. We're looking for Conjurers, right? That's what we're up to. You happen upon a Guardian's Ghost. For 1 green amulet, I will reveal the deck of any blue creature. That doesn't seem like a deal to me. Found this card, Tempest Ifrit. It's red. We're not playing red, but it's fine. On the other hand, I don't feel great about our ability to win games after playing that last match. That said, Nevernjal's Disc, named after Larry Niven, the sci-fi author, if you read it backwards, will kill everything in play. That's a good thing for us to have in our back pocket. I'm going to take this fight just for the ante, I think. Whoa! She's got like a face guy. I didn't know about the face guy. I think we're drawing first this time. I still don't know if we have enough land, honestly. I like the position we're in now, though. One thing that's nice in this game, you know, in a normal Magic game, we're both going to start at 20 life so the game can last a while. All of these little chumps are like 4, 3, 5 HP. So if you can get a creature on board early, you're going to accomplish a lot. Here's the bird. You know, one thing that's interesting about this mod is that, you know, there's a lot of elements of the original game they couldn't really modify or dink around with. So you'll see like a weird mixture of old-fashioned UI elements and graphic design smushed in with this like newer CGI style card art. It's really neat. I'm not complaining. I think it gives the game a unique look. Modern Magic is very, very shiny. And this is not that shiny. It's a little rough around the edges. Okay, they've got a clay statue out. It's a good card. We should look at what we can do. I'm going to draw. Got an island. I like that. So we've got a lot of options here. And I think it's going to be in our best interest to just get a creature out as fast as possible. So we're going to get the ghost ship out here. And we will also enchant this golem I'm looking at over here, this clay statue, with Backfire. Backfire will deal damage to the player. Ooh, mana burn. Backfire will deal as much damage to the player as I would take if it hits me. So he's going to be restricted from hitting me without killing himself. So if anyone is wondering what mana burn is, it's a very old Magic rule that says if you don't spend all your mana every turn, you got to pay for it. That's all. So I've got a lot of things going on here in hand. I like all of them pretty much. I think my best bet's just going to be to put down this wall. Attack with the ghost ship. And just pass the turn. Very chill. This is a very chill experience. Like, I can see why I wasted so many years of my my teenage self on this damn game. Alright, let's just swing it with this dang ship. It's doing the job. And then we will just kind of play stuff to play stuff, I guess. Why not? We're having fun here. Or at least I'm having fun here. Hope y'all are. So I'm going to also cast Erosion on one of our enemies' lands. That'll just tie up their mana. I think we've got this game in the bag, but yeah, so flying creature, always going to win you a game if they don't have a way to deal with it. And especially in this format with lower life totals, you can just forget about it. Sweet! We win! We win! Alright, so we have an option. We can take the cards we won from the slimy... She was slimy? If anyone's slimy, it's me. I'm like a literal fish woman, which is cool. We can take the cards or the dungeon clue. See, this is where the game gets interesting. Down here is the name of the dungeon, the Altar of the Cyclops. Underneath of it are the cards that are available in that dungeon, and Moxjet, Demonic Tutor, and Force Field are all very, very good. But we don't know where it is on the map, and if we take the dungeon clue, then it will give us like some sort of context clue for where we might go. In this case, I'm taking the cards. These are really good cards. I want them. But, okay, which of these spells has a toughness of 5? It's a quiz game, folks. The question is, am I going to know off the top of my head, or should I look it up? No. We got to go in raw. If I wanted to know this information as a child, I would have had to buy like a $40 book that tells you all the names of the Magic cards. I couldn't just look it up. I think it's a carnivorous plant, which is a 4/5 green card. Sometimes having a dumb brain pays off. The question is, what am I going to get? Baby! Woo! How do we lose? How do we lose? Ancestral Recall is one of the most powerful cards in the game's history. It's banned in basically any reasonable format. And I think we're going to go break this game in half right now. This will be fun. Let's get to a town, though, so we can edit our deck. Gotta get that Ancestral Recall in there. And I'll put the Never Nyal's disc. I haven't been loving... What is it? Life Tap? Let's take Life Tap out. Goodbye, Life Tap. You have a cool lady with good hair on you, but adios. Now the question is, I think we can sell them here too? Can I drag them up to the gold? No, okay, that don't work. Sell cards. Can I... There we go. So if I don't want a card, like this Tempest Defreet, I can just sell it for money? Seems good to me. Oh, pop-up windows to enter numbers. I'm in heaven. Okay, so this is a town that sells black cards. The question is whether we want to move in that direction. I don't like any of these on their face, but I will buy a swamp just for fun. I got the cash. But also I have a good black card that animate dead, and maybe we want that for the future. Let's speak to the wise man. Once, when I was younger and more powerful, I was an honored guest at his stronghold, and I sat at the guardian's own table. Oh, the stories the immortal told that night. He was a boy in the time before the First War, when Keenan Sarmal was Chandalar's protector. They never worried about planeswalkers then, even though the Great Barrier did not exist. This is Greek to me. The greatest wizards of his grandfather's time, the Guardian said, built creatures of pure mana. They still roam the land in his childhood, and the dragons are their descendants. Okay, so just offering nothing other than stories. Cool. Lovely. I'm trying to hunt a conjurer out here, man. Okay. Unicorn's Oasis. Don't need them. Don't want them. Mana stones are shaped from precious gems, and then we store Chandalar's pure mana. You then, in turn, can use the stones to help power the helpful world magics. Yo, we're doing it. So we gotta find stones and magics. World Magic, Haggler's Coin costs 500 gold pieces. Each village and city offers more cards for sale. So if you were playing a roguelike, this would be something like a buff or something, right? It would allow you to get that big increase, and then the next time you start the game, it won't be there. Let's go back to the trivia graveyard. Oh, that's not trivia! That's a dragon! You enter a Kiska-Ra dragon guarding a horde of valuable spells. Will you... All of those spells suck. Keep them. This place is bone dry of conjurers. I've been looking for them. Didn't find them. I wonder if there's like a hut. Is that where people hang out? Huts. Well, Pestilence is very good. We're going to buy a swamp, and we're going to buy Pestilence. We're going to keep buying swamps until it's feasible to add that color to our deck. The wise man says, the people applaud your brave struggle to free Chandalar from the tyranny of the 5 wizards. To assist you, I shall reveal to you the secret deck of any black creature. I don't get why seeing other people's decks is supposed to be useful. But let's check our options here. Witch, blah. Undead Knight, whatever. Wardlock, Vampire Lord, all one word. Very cool. Nether Fiend, separate words. Strange. Well, I don't know about you. If I see a guy named the Mind Stealer, I'm going to want to know what he's up to. Somebody mentioned a Hypnotic Spectre Mill deck earlier, and I guess that's what the Mind guy is into. Mind Boy. Why am I being harassed by the same lady? Oh god, whoever modded this game put horny art in. That's no good. Same strategy as the last time. Get something in the air and swing. That will make our problem or our situation a little more difficult, not gonna lie. I like how combat in this game is represented by like a blank field and a big rope. That's what I think of when I'm thinking about war. Ropes. Okay. Wall of Bone. Okay, we've got our Phantom Monster out, which normally would win us the game, but that Will-O-the-Wisp is going to be sitting there, blocking us, and regenerating in a very annoying way. Luckily, our boy, Timmy to the rescue, our good friend Prodigal Sorcerer here, helps us really tamp down on that obnoxious Will-O-the-Wisp. And we might as well attack with the Phantom Monster while we can. They did not regenerate that thing. Okay. I think we're just going to be winning this game next turn. You know, she picked the fight with me. That's her beef. This used to be a thing that was very frequent in Magic. You would have to pay in order to keep things around. It was called upkeep or cumulative upkeep. And it's not really a thing they do as much anymore, but I enjoyed the design pattern there. I think it's fun. Witch dead, gone, bye-bye. I don't think I need a second Neverneal's disc, so let's take this dungeon clue. Contains small white creatures. Okay. Getting an amulet. All right. Whoa! This guy's house does not seem chill. The Mighty Black Wizard. No. I'm looking for a counter. Cool ant house, though. City of Brass. Classic. Sure, that card cost $80 bajillion now. I don't... The clay statue is a quite... Like, we could run a clay statue and be okay with that. I don't think we need it, though. 2 extra lives. Thank you. Is this a Hobbit house? Let's go to the Hobbit house. What's going on in here? Okay. Oh, it disappeared after we picked it up. Ruined Tower. No artifacts allowed. Life losses carry over. Crusade permanently, in fact. Crusade makes all white creatures stronger. So that was probably a very annoying dungeon. The thing you'll notice is that a lot of stuff doesn't happen until it pops up. I think this is our conjurer, right? Like, we've been looking for him. We've been telling him to come outside. Oh, he's got big boy health. Okay. I think I'm going to play first this time. I feel confident with our deck. If we get a flyer out, we're okay. My good friend, lifelong buddy, Giant Tortoise, always here to do the work. Okay, so we've got the land we need. We've got a couple options here. I've noticed that they've only played the 2 lands. Maybe our best bet is to try to cut off their land source right now. So let's play this Erosion on their island. And if we manage to cut off their mana source early, I mean, it's considered a jerk move against somebody, but... destroying channel land. Let's go. It's a good way to slow down a game. If you can't cast your spells, you're not really accomplishing much. So we're going to get this Prodigal Sorcerer out. You know, if we can't kill him in combat, we'll just bleed him slow. Blue decks, generally speaking, aren't dealing a lot of player damage anyway, so keeping the expectations in check is good. Good. And that's why Prodigal Sorcerers are good, because they kill other Prodigal Sorcerers. The big thing is our enemy does have a lot of cards in hand, so we do have to be worried about that. But it looks like they just keep playing stuff that isn't really going to make a big difference. I mean, they're dying a slow death from a tortoise right now. Okay, Pirate Ship. 4/3, tap to deal damage, island home. This is a really, really good card. We are in trouble if this thing stays around. So what can we do about it? Let's see. One damage. We're going to do also the backfire here, which is going to allow us to have a little protection from taking damage from the pirate ship directly. But its ability to throw down 1 damage is really good. Now we're out of Prodigal Sorcerer. We are clearly lost a board advantage. We're in trouble. I mean, we were in trouble, and now we are in trouble, for lack of a better way to put it. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. I like that, though. It allows us to have a block, you know. It's not ideal, but I don't think anything is. Oh, they're going to be poking us to death. Okay, that's fine. Triskelion is very, very good. It comes with counters. It can take the counters off to deal damage. Doesn't have to wait turns to do it either. Not feeling good about our chances, folks. At least we know where the Conjurer is, where the neighborhood is. Because I don't feel like we're going to be walking away from this one too easy. Oh my god, Blue Burn! 4 damage to target creature or player and 1 damage to you. Luckily, we drew. It was not a loss. We can walk away with our dignity held high. We are only mild losers. But now we know what we're dealing with, and it looks like their card quality is pretty good compared to ours. So we're going to need to figure out what we can do about that. The question is, do we need to start considering adding black cards to our deck? We've got 3 Swamps. We've got a City of Brass, and we've got 2 very playable cards, Animate Dead and Pestilence. My only hesitation here is that Pestilence does cost 2 black mana. It does cut off our ability to consistently get this on board, but our other options are limited, 1. And 2, I think that the upside of Pestilence is that it would allow us to finish out a game like that very, very easily and from a very comfortable position. So what I'm going to do is take a couple of these cards that we've been struggling to find meaning and use for, and we're just going to dump them. We're not going to sell them yet, but we're going to get rid of them from the deck, and we're going to streamline the deck to help it get to the cards we need quicker. There's always going to be a benefit to keeping your deck lean and trim, low and slow, however you want to put it. So we can buy cards here. We're getting a lot of reasons to be switching into black right now. Swamp is excellent, so we're going to grip one of those. Drain Life is a game ender. Ashes to Ashes kills 2 creatures in 1 spell. Frozen Shade. Frozen Shade is the one that I don't know if I would grab, but we need flyers. Flyers end games here in this game. And so I think it's worth it. And that gives us a lot of incentive to more fully commit to black at this point in time. I still want to keep us to around 40 cards if we can get away with it. So it's going to try. Now we're going to take a look at see what maybe we don't need. I don't think the Clockwork Avian is that good. Energy Flux is very situational. I think we'll keep it there, though. We'll keep it there. I think that's an okay place to be. And then we finally get the option to trade black amulets for colorless cards. We knocked a couple of witches around, so I think that does give us the ability to do that. It's asking us what we want. So then do the cards cost different things? Okay. Let's see what our options are. If you get to pick a card in specific. Okay. That makes things interesting. There are a lot of really good cards on this list. Probably a Howling Mine, though. I really like Howling Mine. Did I get a Howling Mine? No? What was that shit about then? Oh, man. World Magic Quickening. Risk 1 green amulet for temporary burst of speed. Travel south to Hornwall Glade. I love how crunchy the weird mechanics of this story mode are. There are so many things to consider when it comes to spending your money. We gotta take them on. We gotta take them on. Let's go. This is for our community, folks. I like the hand. I like the hand. Because we get that Zephyr Falcon out early. Ancestral Recall to prevent us from getting in trouble. Never Null's Disc in case we need to reset. And Disc would have been really nice that last game. Really, really nice. Okay, so let's get this Falcon out. I'm very much enjoying the Angel Fire ass wallpaper that I'm stuck with. My opponent is a cool wizard guy. I am not a cool wizard guy. One thing I think that is standing out to me is that we are not getting any swamps, which we do need for casting these black spells. But we can give ourselves a little time here. Let's get some stuff out on the board. And let's pop their Ancestral Recall. It's time. It's time. It's going to draw us 3 cards. You're almost always going to win if you're drawing 3 cards. It's very hard to lose. So one thing here, they did put out a flyer, which is going to slow us down a little bit. I don't think it needs to slow us down that much, though. One nice thing is we did draw a swamp with that last Ancestral Recall. So we are in good position to start, popping off, so to speak. Oh, they put the bad art on him. That's a bummer. They should have done the opposite and done the good stuff. Obviously, it's all subjective, but I don't know. I like that. I like the crusty old man. I think it's cool. Also, it makes playing this 0-1 very questionable. But I think we are at a level where threatening Never Null's Disc is enough. Boop. And we might as well swing with everything because this Prodigal Sorcerer is going to start killing her Zephyr Falcons. So even if we lose something in the block, it's worth it to press the advantage. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted. May not seem like it, but our goal is to make this Nevernail's disc that we're going to cast as powerful as possible. To me, that means getting the most value for our money. We trade 1 mana and a disc for his entire board. I feel like we have a chance. We have a chance. I don't know if we're going to be winning anytime soon, but we don't have to think that we're losing. We don't have to believe that. Well, well, well. Here we go. Animate Dead is one of the cards, though, I think is very powerful here and a strong sign to move into black. Even though I do have to spend black to deal any damage this turn, it's going to be worth it. This Animate Dead allows me to take any creature out of any graveyard, including this nice little pirate ship, and take it for myself. So now we have a genuine threat on board. And one that we can play out of our hands too, which is really, really nice. This Frozen Shade gets bigger when you pay it mana, so we need to feed it a little bit. Get it all big and burly. And I think we're pretty much guaranteed to win next turn. They're going to have to wipe the board, and I just don't see it happening. Hey, finally, we got a little vindication here. A little vindication. And also we beat our quest, which is big thumbs up. Oh, this guy's slimy too? Something tells me this is a term that's being applied very broadly here to local summoners, conjurers, wizards, chaos lords, whatever the hell they're called. What do we got? Rod of Ruin, Force Spike, Drain Life, Mishra's War Machine. These are all really good, so I'm going to take them. Oh god, no! What? The people of Bloodsand Village are sorry their quest was not completed. I just did that shit. And I'm not going to get credit for it? Because I was too busy doing trivia night at the arena? Wow. Some days, huh, folks? Defeat the Sedge Beast that's been managing our village. Well, I don't know what that is, but I love walking around and harassing people in the hope that they're the person I'm looking for. Is there stuff we can get rid of? Absolutely. Goodbye. Smell you later. Nice to meet ya. Is there stuff we want to add? I like Rod of Ruin a lot. Second Drain Life is not going to hurt anything. We do need more swamps, though, real bad. It'd be really nice to have some swamps. I'm torn. First off, we might be able to actually succeed in a quest for once, but this guy's cool looking. Also, he's taking a City of Brass, which sucks. All this having a strip mine would be very sweet. I think we gotta take him up on his offer here. Oh, the first hand is sus. It is a sus hand, folks. That makes things a whole heck of a lot better. Actually, let's make this even harder. Psychic Venom is a spell that will punish them for tapping their lands. Since they only got one out, I feel like this is a good place to get in some early damage. are gonna have flyers backing us up if we do draw our lands, so that will be good for us. Psychic Venom is going to be dealing them out, though. Okay. Sucks that we're in the same land situation. Never fun being mana screwed. Let's just see where it goes. Okay, I kind of expected that. The card punishes you if you're not aggressive. But this is what I would hope would happen, which is that they're going to keep tapping that land. And that's very good for us. Okay, we're in an interesting position now. So, Gaseous Form is going to turn off any sort of combat damage. And we can use that to slow their game down. What we want to know is whether or not the... Okay. I think it does make sense to put this on the Urg Raiders. It's going to turn off their ability to do any combat damage. And the Urg Raiders will punish you if you don't attack, so... Basically, we're going to punish him for doing stuff he wants to do. We're not worried about that, thanks to our enchantment. We're in a good position. Okay, second Urg Raiders is not great for us, don't get me wrong. But we're not screwed yet. We're not that scared yet. We do want some action. We need something next turn, basically, or else we're in trouble. Keeping this with control behind, which I mean, it might just be bad AI or whatever, but I see no reason not to swing with that. That is very welcome. This is going to make attacking difficult for them. Because of that Gaseous Form, you can actually afford to swing this turn too. And I should have blocked there. I didn't. I did a big goof. Do we have any outs? I don't think we do. What we are going to do is drain life. Yeah, we're going to have to, like, dump our Falcon, unfortunately, which is not a good position to be in. Especially if he swings with everything. Which he doesn't. Okay. I mean, I like that. We're in a much better position now. Oh no, he blew up our other land. Huh. Wow, what a jerk move. Sure. All right, I like that. Really solid blocker. If he doesn't get aggressive, he's dead. I mean... Oh, wait. Did he just kill himself? No, I guess not. I'm not sure what happened there. Something to get rid of that land for him. Well, there's no sense in being coy about this. Let's just get the job done. Taking down the Slimies after Slimies after Slimies after Slimies. Wow. Okay, Strip Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and a Plateau. This... If these cards were in front of you right now, you could pay your car note with them. I need to go back here, though, and... Newsflash! from the fucking Magic News Network. Black Wizard sends in a witch to attack Amanaxis Tavern. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. That's not cool. The people are glad to be rid of the pesky sedge beast. You are rewarded with the colorless cards of your choice. Well, I said it before. Trying to get that Howlin' Mine. Definitely playing that strip mine as well. I don't think there's anything else to add here. Did we get some money? We did get a little money. Okay. I think we're in a good position, actually. We killed the Sedge Beast. Got some things to do. Let's move around. I'm going to avoid this guy, though. All right. Let's go. You happen upon a nomad's bazaar in a shipwreck. What do I seek? That's a good question. So is this any card of my choice? Okay. All right. What do we need? I think cheap flyers or aggressive flyers are probably where we need to be. You know, I don't see a ton of these that are really going to make a huge difference that aren't just like big dumb flyers. So I think just getting a big dumb flyer is probably our best bet. More prodigal sorcerers would be nice. I can't lie. Yeah, I'll take the air elemental. $100. All right, well, showed my ass. Let's just not worry about this then. We gotta get money. We are broke as a joke. Tetravis for $90 is a steal. Tetravis is a big, dumb, flying artifact thingy that can make other little, dumb artifact thingies. It's very useful. Defeat the merfolk shaman that's been menacing our village. A lot of villages being menaced around here. Oh, it doesn't let me walk all the way into the ocean. Okay. Duel the witch or answer a riddle. Let's answer a riddle. Which of these spells have toughness of 1? Lord of Atlantis, Plague Rats, Crawlworm, Dragon Whelp, Sorcerer's Queen. Plague Rats, I think. No! No! She robbed me for getting a trivia question wrong? That's fucked up. I know a guy that happened to at a Buffalo Wild Wings. Man, it's already been an hour. I am losing my mind playing this game. Having a great time. Having fun. I think it's a fun little game. I'm enjoying the mod too. I think it's for all of the hassle involved with getting it to run, it's really smooth and consistent and actually looks pretty darn nice. Are we gonna get run over by a merfolk deck? Oh man. Oh, that's quite grim. This is our best bet. Three, okay. All right, that's fine. Whatever. I don't think we're taking the dub on this one, folks. I just simply got owned by a merfolk guy. I hope this is a trivia graveyard, not a fighting graveyard. Yeah, that's right. How much you want to bet the merfolk shaman has a slimy descriptor? You know, it just seems very this game to do that. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Cosmic Horror is first? Okay. I know a lot less than I realize. Oh my god. I'm getting robbed. It's tough out on these streets. Wait, I have no money. What am I doing? I need to earn some cash. You can get a card trick to switch antes. That's great. The newsflash is oh no. Oh, tag yourself. What in the fuck is this? This place is ruled by the Black Wizard. To free the city, you must duel the witch. You know we gotta duel the witch. You know we have to duel the witch. We're dueling this witch. We're doing it. Why do they have a Hypnotic Spectre in play? Fuck. We are not gonna do this. Yeah, we're done for. This is not good. Well, I guess props to the game for allowing you to eat total shit in a boss fight, because that's going to happen here, folks. We are just straight up dying. Turn 1 Hypnotic Spectre is a very hard thing to come back from. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, we are done. Let's just not bother. Let's take our licks. If I have to become like a servant of the Dark Wizard or whatever, I'll do that. It's fine. Not really doing much else anyway. Okay, yeah. Humiliate me and take my falcon. I'll be back. I'll be back to your weird little Easter egg, my friend. I'm in the money. You can really get punished here on those antes, though, if you pick fights you can't win, you know? It's interesting they took that part of the game out of the game mechanics of the card game because it was so close to legal gambling that they were worried about litigation issues. Which, let's be fair, it is just straight up illegal gambling. Or, like, legal gambling. Like, if you weren't trading your Magic cards for actual currency as a child, you were not card maxing. A lot of lower and not a lot of score. Oh, this place looks like some stuff could go down there. Oh, it's just another town. Of course. Of course. Trade a red amulet for a fast effect. Boomerang. Hercule's Recall. This is an incredible commander spell, by the way. Jump, Mana Short, Psionic Blast just kills like half of the norm. Oh, it hits players. Yeah, we're doing that. For red amulets, of course. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, let's see if there's a good old-fashioned counter spell. That's pretty good too. I am amulet poor, folks. What was a little passive-aggressive of dude? Oh, I see you promised to defeat a merfolk shaman. Yeah, I did. Maybe I've got other things going on. Did you consider that? Bad vibes. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. That's Mothman. Oh, that's just an elf? Okay. Folks, if you're wandering around on the trails and you see a Mothman, don't assume he's your friend. He's not cool. He's not a cool guy. Hey, here we go, folks. So pretty much any deck dead in its tracks. It's a classic. It's a wall. Alright, so, I mean, we don't have a ton of options. May as well just, like, throw stuff out there. Psychic Venom on your ass, then. Sure. On your little forest. Have fun frolicking in there now, bud. It's all venomed up. I don't see anything that's gaseous form worthy yet. Oh, that thing's annoying, though. Whoa! Okay. Respect. I've lost all of my treasure and my dignity in the process. Yeah, it's bizarre, alright, I'll tell you that. Oh, they just let me buy multiple stuff. Oh, well, with that money I got from robbing the thief's den, I should go crazy in the Gucci store. Wait, what? Oh no! I randomly TP'd. I do not know how many cards are even left in my deck at this point in time. Giant Tortoise wins, baby. Take the Sunken City out of my deck. It's not doing enough. Okay. You know what time it is. It's bird season. Merfolk Shaman. Okay. I like where we're at so far. Giant Tortoise. And then we will Ancestral Recall ourselves and get a full grip, as they say. Which is just a handful of cards. I guess we're gonna go full jerk mode today, which is cool. Okay, so they killed our bird, which I guess we should have expected. Like, I feel like we're in a fine place when it comes to, you know, like stretching the game out a little bit, which is kind of what our deck does naturally. Boy, howdy, that's obnoxious. Alright, well that's getting a little annoying. Now we're getting flooded out. We just need, like, any amount of anything, please. Oh, God! They're gonna rob us of our best cards. And I gotta say, the tale of Lady Borfina is ending in terrible tragedy. And Backfire sucks anyway. Goodbye. Peace. Okay, so we need to throw some stuff into our deck then. Which is cool, because we do have some stuff, like, waiting that I haven't really brought in yet. Any of this stuff? Yeah, I think that's good. We do want to get some more cards, don't get me wrong. This is not a cool neighborhood. No, I'm not fighting dragons. I'm good. Black amulet for black cards. Okay. Okay. Alright. Best thing we could get, I think, is just a kill card. So, let's see what terror is going to run us. So, the best card in the game only costs 1 amulet. I'll get 2. Now we are in a good place. What else do we have here? Fear. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. But I will take another terror, and I think another swamp. Pretty good. Our deck has changed a lot since we first got it, just due to necessity of us losing matches and needing to kind of refactor as you gain new cards. And I think that's one of the cooler parts of this game is that you are, you know, you're not really able to stay steady unless you have a lot of luck. The fluidity is a part of it. Defeat the Ape Lord, who has been menacing it. The Ape Lord. 3 amulets. I'll take it. I ain't seen an Ape Lord. I don't think those are Ape Lords. Oh, that guy's definitely an Ape Lord. Oh, he's definitely an Ape Lord. He got a shirt. That's how you know he's a lord. These guys all have like duels and bops and stuff. That's ugly. We've got a Phantom Monster, R1. It's doing the job. Wins us our games. Oh, this Ape Lord's got too much health. I don't trust it. Guess I know why they're the Ape Lord now. Makes sense. The scans, as they say in a grad program. Oh! Both hit my bird. Alright, well, we need to do something, and killing them is something. Thank you, Terror, for being cost-effective. Alright, so Killer Bees is a card that we need to be very afraid of. It is very scary. It can definitely screw our game up here. Also, I think the first Magic card I ever got when I opened a pack is Killer Bees. And, you know, if it had to be one, I'm pretty sure this is the one that hooked me. That is straight up just a bee with a shield. How do you beat that? That's killer. Let's fall on our sword. We're gonna die, but a tie is better than nothing. Right? Well, no, we won't die. I'll just die, I guess. Yep. Oh, owned by the Ape Lord. The worst part is I gotta find him again. A lot of wizards doing things I don't care to learn about. Everybody's just trying to duel me, and I'm just like trying to be myself and vibe. I like this hand. I know I said that before and we lost terribly, but that's just more due to decision making and deck building. It's about as good as a hand we can expect in a deck like this. We're getting there. We're getting to where we might want to pop that Ancestral Recall, but not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, now I think it's time to Ancestral Recall ourselves. We can use a few cards in hand. We're going to have to get rid of one, but that is okay. Okay, War Mammoth. It's a threat. We need to be worried about that, for sure. Put out Big Stabilizer Jones over here. Oh! Well then. Ain't that something? Did we just get owned? I think we just got owned. We got owned by Hurricane twice in a row. Yeah, I think that's all we got. We're done for. Just getting stomped out in this game. Not that I'm not having fun, don't get me wrong. Ape Lord's back, baby. And he's coming for my turtle. He's coming for the turtle. Okay, turn 1 Llanowar Elves means we are probably fucked. We'll see, but I don't like it. It's basically a free land, and when you just start like being a few turns ahead on mana, it's really hard for your opponent to catch up. Or you just cast all mana spells, apparently. Sure, sure. It just means we could be in very big trouble next turn, is all. I mean, the terror in our hand does provide us some relief from that. Sure. Turning sideways. Okay. More birds, huh? I keep expecting like more or different or... My bad. I'm gonna drain life one of these guys. Just slow the game down. Try to give ourselves a chance here. Wow. Okay, this deck is wild that we're fighting. I respect it, but also if I lose to it, I'm probably going to be mad. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I think we're dead next turn. Yeah, we're dead this turn. With the bees. I am just getting beat the fuck up in this game tonight. To the point where I think we just need to buy basic creatures like that. Alright, we're back to defeating the Ape Lord, folks. I'm going to make no assumptions about whether or not my hand is good or useful or whatever. Just going to see what happens. Keep an open mind. Maybe we'll pull this one off. And if not, I just simply admit my obsolescence to the Ape Lord. We move on. Every color got direct damage. Let's just nip this in the bud right the heck now. The bees. And we gotta go ship out. Let's take it. Oh, he paid all of his mana into it. Okay. Good to know for future reference. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and attack here. My goal is to get him to swing at that Killer Beast next turn, put all of his mana into making it bigger. Here we go. Wasted turn. And no damage to worry about. And in the meantime, we will just chill with our ghost ship. Okay, it's a lot. Very eager to get that damage in. Does make me a little suspect. Curd ape. Curd ape. That is scary. Let's get this curd ape the hell out of here. Kill their wall of spears, so we're just going to hold back, I guess, see what happens. Gosh, we are just getting, like, burned to the shit out of these games. There's double Ape Lord? That seems fucked. A girl cannot even get to town to buy a simple card. That's all. Turn 2 bees. Turn 2 bees. Turn 2 bees is not good. Let's see what they do with turn 2 bees. I'm just going to get in front of this bees right now. Turn it into a gaseous form. Take away the ability to combat damage. Kind of just mitigate the damage I'm going to take here. Not every card in his hand is going to be remarkable. I'm just going to wait and wait and wait and wait. On the other hand, we do have some actual defensive options now, so we're not totally screwed against like random 2/2s. Tapping mana sure is hard sometimes, though. There we go. Took forever to play that thing. All right. So we have options. We have options. I think I'm just gonna start putting things down on the board. Okay. Perfect. So the reason why I said earlier that Terror is the best card in the game is because that dragon is basically a guarantee that we're going to lose. Unless I cast a Terror, and then we're fine. Then we're fine. I have to admit, this is a good. This one's feeling good. You know, for once, I think we can actually stand to get a little aggressive here. Do we have anything? No, they don't really have much we need to worry about, I don't think. We're putting the pressure on them at this moment. Look, they could fireball us to death or something, but... yeah, that ain't it, though. And I will block this with the double block. Just eliminate any chance or risk that we need to worry about. And plus, this Ashes to Ashes is going to require us to pay 5 life in order to get it to pop off. Can't do that if we're at 5 life. So I think it's worth the trade there. Especially when we get rewarded with something like that. Alright, just skip their entire turn. I like that. I like that. Oh, it lets you launch or dock the Tetravite. That's cute. And now we are to the point where we're actually getting some stuff done. That feels good. We've been waiting for a while. Okay, he's just gaining a ton of life. Got it. Well, let's start popping his board off then. This Route of Ruin is expensive, so it doesn't seem too good at the start. But in a game like this where you're just kind of grinding each other out, cards that create a continual advantage turn over turn are really huge. Okay, what did they fireball? My air elemental? Makes sense. I'm just going to start popping their board away. That'll make the attacks better. Give this frozen shade a little gas. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Now we're doing it. Alright, we're winning this one. You know, after being owned by an Ape Lord so much, it's nice. It's nice to get it back at the Ape Lord. Just a little bit. You know, I don't ask for much. That is one thing, paying for mana sometimes is a little annoying. Hit detection isn't great on these. That's okay. Okay, so same routine from last turn. Pay your mana to pump the shade. Swing, batter, swing. And we've done it. We've defeated the slimy Ape Lord. And this dude is real slimy too. I saw that shit on him. And what do we get for our trouble? Actually some good stuff. Some pretty good stuff. I mean, we're not going to be playing the dragon, but I will take the Primal Clay and the Onulet all day long. And in fact, let's throw those in there. Oh no, did the game bug out on you too? Oh no. Okay, we're back. We're good. This game has some resolution issues on modern computers, let's just say. But yeah, Onulet and Primal Clay do the job. They're very, very good. To pardon everybody, I'm being annoyed by my tiny cat. Would you get out of there? Hey, come on. You don't need to be in there. You're no electrician. I gotta find a merfolk. Wait, is it a northern, southern merfolk? I don't remember. Oh, I don't want to be bullied by a centaur. That's how it is. That's just how it has to be. I start with the Birds of Paradise? News to me, but I'll take it. I mean, it's good stuff. Can't lie, that feels pretty darn good on turn 3. That is a big life swing that early. An Onulet. That's pretty good. Got one of my own. I think what we do here is we put a little bit into the shade. Just enough to make combat annoying. We can always pump it when we need to, but I think getting this Onulet out here is actually a better idea than maximizing our damage this turn. This diversifies where the damage is coming from so that, you know, if they're too worried about the shade, we're still getting that 2 in. Warp Artifact. Okay, so we take a damage every turn. I was hoping to get rid of it anyway. Oh, it makes me click on the effects. Bummer. Okay. This is also going to be very good for us here. This is pro black. It is pro black. That does make things harder. Let's go with the Tetravis. This thing has been doing the work for us. I feel like we're going to value the flying here. Okay. Well, we basically need to do most of our swinging here with the Tetravis. It's got the flying, which helps. I'm going to put the amulet in just in case. The cockatrice has flying too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, I just fucked that up real bad then, didn't I? All's not lost. We're going to play Pestilence. And pass. Pestilence will assure that we can clean the board if we need to. And we might want to. Like, it might be worth it for us. I think it's in our best interest to wait until we can get the cockatrices for toughness. So we're just going to do the air elemental. Disincentivize the cockatrices attacking at the very least. At the very least. Okay, we're back in it, baby, and we love it. Drain Life is going to really get us back on the board here. Well, I mean, maybe a little less than I thought, actually. We don't have the mana we need for it. Let's just put this guy out instead. More flyers equals more better. I think. I think that's the formal math, at least. At least we've reached like a pleasant stalemate, you know? Gaseous form. Gaseous form. Probably not what we wanted at the moment, to be honest. I think we're still just sitting in our hands for the most part. I don't see any big advantage to getting aggressive here. We need to get those cockatrices out of the way before we're going to really knock anything down. Keep on building, I guess. Not ideal, but like our board's good. I don't think our board's bad in any way. We just need like a little something to push through at this point in time. They cursed my dang swamp. Oh, it's every turn from the cursed land. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Well, that does complicate things. I mean, we need to get aggressive at some point in time. It's not going to help anybody by just sitting on our hands. All right, let's get in there. At least now we've got some momentum, right? Like, we can, anything we play we could theoretically actually attack with, or... It's not much. I think the being cursed is not good for us, but that's pretty good for us. Finally, our shade is going to be back in business, which is nice. And we can swing with our Tetravite now that the cockatrices are out of the way. It's a slow road. It's a slow road to where we're going. Make no mistake. We're not, like, in an amazing place right now. We shouldn't be, like, making a lot of noise or anything. But I don't think we're in a ton of trouble either. We've got a turn or two to try to turn this thing around. And the shade does actually represent a decent amount of onboard damage. Like, it's enough to be worried about, right? And it's not like we have other stuff to spend the mana on. So we're going to race. It's a race to the bottom, but it's a race. Okay, Pestilence. Brutal. That'll do it. Being cursed did do it for us. Okay, that was pretty damn rough. That was pretty... I'm not gonna lie. I feel humiliated by my encounter with the Centaur, but I've been humiliated by so many things tonight. It's not even that big a deal. What are you doing, you annoying little creature? Cat's going bonkers again. Sorry. Sorry. So it's 50-50. I'm not actually afraid of any of these things. But I need to get, like, something down. Sure. Let's get gaseous on this guy. It is really humiliating to be pecked to death by a bunch of 1/1s. I mean, that's what this game was at the time. I don't think this is any different than what you might have expected at the table, but still. Well, I like that. Let's play our Pestilence out here. Costs 4. It pays 1 black to deal 1 to everything. Really does kind of mess up his parade a little bit. The nice thing about Pestilence, too, if you have more life than your opponent, you can use it to kind of gradually grind your opponent down. Am I going to burn? I'm mana burned. Oh, God. Okay. Stupid. That was just a dumb mistake. I'm getting ranched. Fully ranched. Zesty style. Travel east to Saramal's village to claim your... Oh, that's right. We beat the Ape Lord. I forgot to get my $8. The Oasis of Muldoon. That's a street in Anchorage, Alaska. I love. Oh, no, they're back. Oh, shit, man. Are they trying to stop me from getting my ape money? Not today. Oh, you know I'm going to answer this riddle. I know a lot of you might be thinking right now, oh, it'd be fun for strange women to walk up to me in public and force me to do riddles. No. No. If you haven't lived that life, there's a lot of pain involved. You kicked out of the trivia coven? Come on. Never mind, you can have the city, my friend. Have fun in the dome. Thieves take half my amulets. Well, I guess I did rob thieves earlier for $500. It's only fair. Sure, millstone. Oh, come on. I didn't get the reward even though I killed the ape. Get my $8 taken away from me every day. Keeper Celestine Hold. He will reward us with a monolink. Don't know what that is. Let's see. Sounds cool. Oh god, leave me alone. Horrible little trolls. Well, elves technically, but... Oh, 6 one, half dozen the other. Okay, what do we got here? I don't think this thing's worth tearing. Just wait. Our first turns are slow, but I feel like, you know, Pestilence, Rod of Ruin, Terror, Phantom Monster. Those are all going to put us in a good position against this goober. I think the Phantom Monster is probably our best bet to stabilize here. Or at least force them to play the cards that'll kill it, if they have them. And sometimes they don't, which is nice. Okay, so here I think it's very much in our interest to get rid of the spider. The spider's block flyers pretty well, and that's what Phantom Monster does, is flies over everything. So we're gonna need that route clear. But I like doing the Ancestral Recall too. I think that's good. So we got a new hand of cards. Starting to put some pressure on. I think we're just winning this turn. Phantom Monster is doing it. I skipped past what the question was. Looks like I got a riddle, or a mystery, or a clue, or something. It wants me to go to a dungeon I'll never find, because I refuse to. I had one successful mission. I can trade stuff for green amulets, but then again, everything's too expensive. No. Well, I just took a look at the clock, realized what time it is, realized I've been here for 2 damn hours, and that that's probably why I feel like my immune system isn't working anymore. I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. Hopefully next week we will be back on our bullshit, enjoying some Killer Queen Black, shouting, screaming, getting competitive online. You know how it is. Until then, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for spending some time with me. I always appreciate the quiet vibe streams a little bit. You know, it's just a different thing, different feeling. Either way, take care. See y'all next week.